What's up, YouTube? How you doing? Alright, it's now Thursday. I'm not doing a lot on Harley today. I've got to sort the welder out. I've got a welding job over the weekend. So I should be doing that. I did do a video, I did 3 videos yesterday of me doing the carb. But to be honest, I was having a bit of a bad day. Mostly with all this crap that's going on in the world. So I started talking about doing the carb and ended up having a bit of a rant. So it's far too much in there for Tony to edit out, though I will upload it for him so that he can watch it privately, just so he can have a bit of a laugh, really. So yeah, I've got some bits to unpack today. I did do the carb, which I'll show you now. And I went with the stock air filter. But yeah, the carb's all done. It's on there. I'm still tripping over my bin because I've got no room in here. I've still got to get the rear wheel dealt with, but I have got the parts on the way now from the States. I've got the tracking and all that stuff. I bolted the tank on yesterday with the seat just to see how the King tank looks as opposed to the Peanut. And I'm going to go ahead and stick with that one, because I think it looks alright and it might get me another couple of miles, so which is always good. I've had some bits turn up today for the welder. I've got some spray paint mixing cups and some isolator. Isolator, for those of you that don't know, if you've got a part that's lacquered and you've got to sand it down to repaint it or anything like that, if you break through the lacquer, you're going to get a reaction. So what we tend to do is on parts like that, obviously I'm not going to use it on the tank so it's bare metal, so I haven't got to worry about it. But you spray isolator over the whole object, you don't sand it, and then you put primer over the top of that and you flat the primer back, and then you can paint and then you can lacquer. So isolator, if you're looking at doing spraying, a lot of spraying, and you don't have a sandblaster or shot blaster or anything like that, isolator is like mega important. Otherwise you are just going to open up can of worms after can of worms, and you'll get very frustrated. Sorry, there's a sheep out there barring. So yeah, that's pretty much where we're at the moment, waiting for parts. I've got to get the wheel down to the garage and get them to deal with that so that I can get the new disc on. But we're getting there. We are getting there. It's going to take me a couple of days to do the tank, and once all the other parts have turned up, I'm hoping maybe a week, and I'll be taking you on a little drive over the mountain. Got my new crash helmet. One of the clips had broken, which means that when you use the switch on the side to raise the fighter pilot bit up, it doesn't work. So I've emailed them, and it's not really a massive issue to me, but I wanted to email them and let them know what had happened, and said, you know, I'm going to leave you neutral feedback. I'm not going to leave you negative. I'm not that sort of person. But I will leave you neutral feedback and explain that, you know, a piece had broken. And the thing is, the broken bit was outside of the bag that the helmet was in. So whoever broke it knew they broke it, because they put it in the box, then they put the helmet in the bag and put the bag in the box. So the company needs to know, you know, somebody is basically being lazy or doesn't want to get charged for a crash helmet that they've broken. So the company then ships it out to somebody who's not overly happy, but, you know, these things happen. So that was part of my bad day anyway yesterday, and then just all this crap in the world, can't be dealing with it. Right, so on that note, I'm going to leave it for now, and I shall get back out here tomorrow. I may do the coupe headlights later if the weather holds off, but it ain't looking brilliant. And obviously I can't get the car in here because I have this massive dipping tank, so the car will not physically go through the door. Might have some news on that. Got a company that is interested, and they're fairly local. They're looking at expanding their business from just doing signs to also doing hydro dipping. So we'll see where that goes. I'm waiting for him to get back to me. He's going to come and have a look, and hopefully they'll do that, and that'll be gone. I'll be happy. I'll have some space, and by the time Tony gets back, we will actually be in a regular working environment as opposed to the seventh circle of hell at the moment. Well, we're getting there. It's all good fun, isn't it? And like I say, we've been working 3-4 weeks, so it takes time to get things organised. I got the welder in the wrong place, so I need to move that and find somewhere else to put that, because it's going to be a bugger to get it out with the Harley behind me. But I can't move the Harley because it's on axle stands. So yeah, it's one of them at the minute. It's one of them. I want to give a shout out to Shade Tree Surgeon, because dude, you're awesome. You keep me going. You and Diablo Formula Racing, you guys, you really do keep me going with this, because it ain't easy. Anyone that's had to make a video of themselves for YouTube, it's not an easy thing to do, and you guys make it look so easy, and it's just comfortable watching your videos. So big thumbs up to the pair of you. Deuces, Diablo Formula, or that way, or I don't know. I don't want to make it look like some stupid gang sign or anything like that, because I ain't into that shit. And problems. Okay, slight issue with the welder, not a big deal. I can deal with that. But here's where we have a problem. What we have here is the rear wheel. That is the end of my Torx. I just found a local garage. They can't do it. So I've got to try and find somewhere that can, which in itself is going to be an issue, but hopefully it'll all work out. Next problem, trying to date these tyres. The tyre codes don't make any sense to any kind of tyre codes that I've ever encountered. So they're going to have to be changed anyway, but I would like to know the date. So you guys out in the States, see if you can work this out. What we'll do, go around here. Right, so you got your DOT, so obviously they're American. And then you got U8Y2. And then you have the actual number, which is 21M173. Now I know they're obviously pre-2000, because they would just be 4 digits. But I can't find anything online that says anything about 2 digits, a letter, and 3 digits. So I'm going to go out on a limb and assume they're not 1973, because it's a 79 bike, so that would just be ridiculous. And the one on the front is pretty much the same code, but it's got 68 on the end. So I don't know. Bit bizarre. What do you reckon? I mean, somebody out there must know, and at least one of you guys that watches the channel might have some sort of vague idea. Maybe if you work in tyres, or I don't know. I'm tired. I'm not having a good week. Not at all. I think I might have the rest of the day off. I think I might have tomorrow off. And try and get some sleep. We're all sleeping like crap at the moment. But I don't know. Anyway, my problem, not yours. Other than that, yeah. The seat. I don't know if you can see it there. Giving that a little bit of a clean up. Drinking beer. Cleaned the horn. That's a little bit better, isn't it? So be able to fit that soon. And yeah, it's all a bit all got a bit ping-tong this week. You know, we all have them weeks, don't we? So, and I can't fit that tank because it bolts into the top of the frame as opposed to either side of the frame. So I can't do anything with that. Got me regulator for the welder, but I don't have an adapter for the gas bottles I've got, so that's the issue I've got. I'm just going to have to buy a full-on big argon bottle, which I didn't really want to do. because I've got to take the welder and the gas and everything down to this job that I'm doing, and they're huge and they're just a massive pain in the arse. But it is what it is. Haven't really got anything else to show you. It's just been one of them days, really. Getting a bit fed up. That's been 2 in a row now, which is not good. Anyway, I'm sticking with a standard air filter, so I will be selling this one. If anybody is interested, I will also... Oh, God. What are you doing out there? I'll also be selling this one. So, if anyone's interested, give me a shout. I don't know what they're worth, what they go for. The teardrop, I'm guessing, is a fake SNS, because it hasn't got SNS stamped on it. Oh, let's put you back up here. I'm going to get me beer. I'll be right back. Ooh. So yeah, as weeks go, it's not been great. But these things are sent to try us, and try us they do. So yeah, I'm excited to get these parts. I need to get that wheel sorted out first. But looking at those tyre codes, I'm going to have to change both the tyres on the bike. I'd like to know if they are sort of year accurate to the bike itself, which is a 79, because if they are, then that Speedo is probably right, because they've got virtually no miles on them at all. Probably about 9,000's worth. So that'll be interesting. Anyway, cheers. To all you people who can't drink anymore, still tastes great. But well done you. You're a stronger person than I am. Yeah. But I hope everyone's good out there. I hope everyone's happy. And you're all... I don't know why I keep looking over here. I look at the same thing every time. It's really bizarre. Probably... Actually, no, probably nothing. I have no idea. What I do need to do is get one of these and batter myself with it. Sort your stuff out, mate. That's actually quite nice. Bit like a massage-ish. See, I'm looking this way now. I don't know. Got these. I'm going to sell these for the coupe. I don't know if you can see them changing colour. Green, blue, purple. But, yeah. There you go. Anyway. Happy days. And tomorrow is another day. I might do a video inside tomorrow. What do you reckon? Just sit here and have a nap. Well, not sit here, obviously, because I'll be inside. But maybe set a tripod up in the dining room. And sit and have a natter with you. You never know. Could be interesting. Oh, another shout out. Revelator Alf. Awesome channel, dude. Awesome channel. Yeah, you're a very personable person, if that makes sense. And good luck getting your new workshop. I hope it pans out, mate. I really do. And I know how hard it is. We had to do it. And back when we were in Brighton, we rented a unit in New Haven. And, you know, it was a nice enough unit and whatnot. But the landlord was an absolute waste of time. I mean, we lost hundreds of pounds worth of paint when the roof collapsed, and he was like, I'll give you a week off the rent. Cheers, mate. That's a great help. Can't work for 3 weeks because the whole workshop's covered in paint, but nice. So good luck with that, and look out for that. If you find somewhere, have a look at reviews online, mate. Seriously, it will help you in the long run. That's it. I'm done. I'm drinking beer. I'm going in. I just sit and watch YouTube videos, which when I'm not here is pretty much all I do. It's a pretty sad existence, isn't it, really? But tomorrow, in other news, personal life side, we're going to go for another walk up the mountain. We're going to see if we can go further than we did before. Yes, I'm not rating our chances, but we'll have a go. Also, because we actually own land on the mountain, I'm going to dig out the metal detector, which is a Garrett. It's not a cheapy one. It's a decent metal detector. I'm going to dig that out at some point, and we're going to go up there and have a little detect on our field and see if we can find any goodies. Who knows? You never know. So that'll be interesting. I'll do a video about that. What I'm going to end up doing is having like 14 different YouTube channels. That'll be fun, won't it? No. But there you go. At the end of the day, it's all good exercise, isn't it? If I'm up there walking around with She Who Must Be Obeyed and the kids, I'm not sitting here being miserable in the garage and drinking beer. So, go me, go my health, lose some of this weight. That'll be awesome. Right, anyway, nice to have a natter. Like I say, I may do a thingy indoors tomorrow and have a natter with you tomorrow. Okay, like, subscribe, all that sort of, you know what I mean. And have a good one, guys. Friday tomorrow, end of the week. Happy days. Not that it makes any difference to us in lockdown, but happy days, still Friday. Woo! Local pub is getting new carpets today, so it looks like they're going to be opening fairly soon. So there you go. Anyway, happy days. Be safe. Be happy. Do one thing each day that scares you, even if it's watch these videos. Don't forget, like, subscribe, share, all that usual kerfuffle. And I'll catch you on the flip side. Ta-da!